Should we remind ourselves of some of the things that Jeremy thought were wonderful? He thought it was wonderful when his sister went back to China and was escorted by officials to her apartment, put into her apartment. Her door was sealed and she periodically had police coming round to make sure she didn't go out. He thought that was brilliant. He supports this Chinese zero-COVID, dog-killing, inhumane way of being. And this is the man that is allegedly now running the country. It is so petrifying to me. It's so frightening to me that this man is near power. And we don't want him. Nobody voted him in. He is one of these elitists that wants us not to govern ourselves. He is part of the EU. He wants us to be governed by some entity over there that has nothing to do with our lives. And we don't want that. All mothers at home who had to deal with their children during lockdown and what they went through during lockdown saw what Jeremy Hunt did to them. On top of that, he was very much for the vaccine mandates. Can I just have a quick mention while I'm here, talking about the Together Declaration, which wants the people in power at the time to apologise, reinstate and compensate all of those care home workers that got sacked because of part of the policies that this man wanted in place. We need to get them all back in again so we can get rid of the bed blocking in the NHS. But aside from that, I'm going to go back to Jeremy.
Amen to that. Bravo.
Well, amen to that. I mean, we've got to start shouting about that. And all these people that want to sweep what they did to us under the carpet during lockdown and move on, we're never going to move on. We're never, ever going to forget what they've done because, you know what, people are still dying because of what happened during lockdown. People are still suffering. Children are suffering. People are not in work. We've got hospitals overrun because they can't put people into care homes. And Jeremy Hunt was for all of that. And the biggest thing for me that Jeremy Hunt proves is that there's a complete disconnect between the public and what his thoughts are. He is one of the elitists. The reasons that the markets recovered so well when he was in is because these elitists don't want us to run the country that we live in. They don't want us to be in democracy, and we want to live in a democracy. That's what makes Britain great, that we have a democracy, that we have a say in who governs us.